Michael Lange.
No, you did butcher my name. It's okay. Well, first of all, let me say thank you for everybody. It's always wonderful to hear everybody else's good work. I could stand up here as a new chief, brag about everything that everybody in our department does. That's why we're taking up this entire row here. We're incredibly thankful for everything that everybody in our department does. We're thankful for this year because most of you have reached out to us and helped us in one way or another. And Claremont, I'm sorry that your suspect lives in our city, but most everybody else has had the same issues. The reason these three guys are up here is because they have an incredible case that they work. I'm going to introduce you to their supervisor who's going to actually tell you all about it. This is Sergeant Lena Becker.
Thank you. On June 16, 2014, homicide investigators were called out to investigate a homicide that occurred in a carport on San Francisco Street in Pomona. Initially, detectives Greg Freeman and Mike Lange responded to investigate this case. The victim, a 37-year-old female, was discovered to have been fatally shot several times, and she was left to die in a carport. Initially, there was little information for the detectives to go on. Detective Freeman and Detective Lange immediately began working the case by attempting to locate possible witnesses and tracking down potential leads related to the case. After speaking with several family members and close friends, the detectives pieced together a very small, Detectives pieced together a very important and detailed timeline leading up to her death. During the days that followed the victim's death, and upon retracing the victim's steps, Detectives Freeman and Berger discovered a video of the victim which depicted her leaving a nightclub in the city of Montclair. All three detectives quickly developed information that they gathered after talking to witnesses and employees at the bar. They viewed videotapes and talked to several people that gave them clues that led them to identify the suspect that was related to the death of the female victim. They tracked the suspect's cell phone, and with the assistance of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Apprehension Team, they located the suspect to be staying in a residence in the city of Pomona. On the 20th of June, 4 days after the homicide occurred, the Fugitive Apprehension Team, along with the detectives, set up a surveillance on the residence that they believed that the suspect was living at or staying at. While they were attempting to take the suspect into custody, the suspect ran from the house, and after doing so, he actually shot himself and took his own life prior to us taking him into custody. Initially, beginning this investigation, they had little information to lead them to the suspect. They worked tirelessly using both physical evidence they recovered at the scene, along with information gained from interviewing numerous witnesses both at the bar as well as at the scene. Ultimately, 4 days after the victim's death, they were able to solve the tragic murder of the 37-year-old female single mother who also left behind 4 children. They were able to positively identify her killer, which was was a positive thing, obviously. It gave the family much closure. This just is one of the many homicide cases that have been solved by the detectives who are currently assigned to the Pomona Police Department's Major Crimes Major Crimes Unit. I want to thank them, the chief wants to thank them, and we appreciate all the hard work that they did. Also, on a side note, the gun that was used in the homicide, probably would have been easier for me to not read it and just tell you about it, but the gun that was used in the homicide is the same gun that the suspect used to shoot himself with. So the case was solved, and obviously it was a good movie target. That's it.
Also on behalf of my office, certificate of recognition, but if I can say a moment, I don't know if Freeman and Lange remember a ride-along I did with them several years ago when I was a city council in Pomona. And to that day, I can still remember all your hard work and dedication, that couple hours we spent that Friday night. Thank you, and obviously it shows today as you're being recognized. So thank you everything for all your hard work and dedication. Thank you.
Okay, next we have the California Highway Patrol from Rancho Cucamonga, Captain Joe Flores, and the officer here.